What is up, legends? We are back, obviously back with some more Ever Crisis. Chilling. All right. So this video is basically going to be about what I think of Sephiroth and what I think, obviously, of the recent events as far as the way that the player ranking went and all that type of stuff, or well, way it didn't go, basically. And people actually is like, are you bad that we're not getting the? And me personally, here's how that rolls. If it came out and it was busted, everybody would have been bashing them. People have been review bombing them and everything else. And we had people talking about, hey, give them 1-star review rate because they didn't come through and all. I'm like, oh, it's better as a company to just avoid stuff like that. just not even be bothered. Y'all know how people are gonna act if stuff come out broken. It's better for it not to be here, and then they fix it, and then we get some good stuff later, and then apologies and everything else, and then we get more free currency and things like that. I'll just go do something else. At the end of the day, I'm not the type of guy who's gonna find problems and all of that. So that's just how I roll. So I did get him to 50, but not only did I get him to 50, I ended up getting the other first soldier characters to 50 as well. Well, not all of them, not poor Lucia, because obviously I can't have everybody in at the same time. Hold on a second. I can't have everybody in at the same time. So obviously, I think I changed the team. Yeah, I probably did change the team. But I did get them, as you can see, Glenn is at 50, Seth is at 50, and Matt is at 50. I definitely hard focused them and used all of that stamina just to farm out and get things where it needs to be. I only have him at 70 right now, so he's only at 40, 50. Now, as far as his limit breaks, I can honestly tell you that I like the Ardent Flare better, and the main reason why I like that better is because it makes him stronger overall. As far as streams, we're all good on streams. Everything is about as done as I could possibly do right now. Obviously, we don't have the 55 going on right now, and I just need this. This is just character parts, and I could do this right now. I have random character parts that I can just do to put this in, but the HP is not that serious. Now, as far as weapons, all right, so we'll just go in here so I can talk about this real quick. So as far as weapons, this is interesting because his Tunic Fury is only 2 pings. What I found is that if and I did this a lot in co-op, if I see a caster, which doesn't always happen because most people are using Cloud, you get Cloud most of the time, but if I see, like, most of the time, if there's an error, or if there's a Matt, or if there's a Lucia, I'll actually spam this and you get the increase on the magic down, which is actually pretty good. And it does pretty okay damage on top of that. It's not bad. It's not the best thing out there, but in those cases like that, there is some synergy for that going forward. But when I get better weapons, I'm taking this off. It's nice, it's cute, and everything else like that. I want the banner weapon. I'm like right there on it. Maybe I'll get it this video in front of you guys. Maybe I won't. But I think the banner weapon is more useful to go along with this Sleeping Slash, which is also pretty good. It's non-element. It's AOE. In most cases, these are just straight deleted packs, like in mobs. Like they just die. So it is kind of funny how strong it is, and then on top of that, it's not a bad boost, weapon that you can have as a sub weapon. You get the physical attack, which is good for Tifa and Cloud, and then you get the boost limit break potential as well to go along with that. That's just like a passive, and we don't have a lot of those actually, so that's actually pretty nice. Now going into the weapons that I have right here, we kind of already talked about limit break weapon. I want that. That's obviously pretty great. You have Aonibi, which is just a single target, a nuke. It boosts HP, it boosts ability. It's just really nice. It's a really nice nuke. 400% damage when it gets built up is kind of nasty. And then on top of that, you have the attack boost and then heal boost on top of that as well, which makes it really nice. You have Northern Lights right here, which I guess the fire resist is kind of like okay. It's another weapon that you can throw out with fire resist, so you can have all three characters. Because we only have two weapons right now, but there's more fire resist out here. But if you're trying to get some summons, I know a lot of people actually re-rolled for a Sephiroth. I'm not doing that. Even though I've only spent like $15-$20. I was not re-rolling for Sephiroth. I don't like him that much. I'm pretty good with my account the way it is right now. So with that said, this is okay, but not so much what I'm that much looking for. The attack boost is pretty good, and the physical attack boost, which it's weird with this. It seems like it's a little bit tanky, but at the same time, but no, I'm okay with this. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. We're talking about like the 5-star. Shot Blast. Now this is a 500%. Like that's pretty good. Non-elemental, has the boost attack booster. Like this is a really nice sub weapon right here. Then you have the magic attack and everything else like this. This is really nice. Boost attack is also off of magic attack too, so you don't necessarily have to worry that necessarily. You don't have to really worry about that. You can put that on Aerith, like if you're using Tifa as a hybrid, which Tifa is really good as a hybrid, so you can do that. What are you up to now? This one is the Ally Sword, which is lightning on all. I've actually watched a video of somebody saying that this just wasn't a really good damage, which was it's not that much difference from the other AoE. So maybe I'll have to see it for myself, like I have it. Once I start getting the overlap on resources, which we're about 2 weeks from having overlap. And what I mean about overlap is that you're gonna have like your build. Like my main team can't really go anywhere, and now my secondary team is at 52, and I'm getting overlap into that, and now the secondary team is gonna be like that. And then I don't know if you're gonna need a third team. Maybe you will, but everybody is like over 40 right now that's gonna be like used or useful right now anyway. So there's that. And then you have the attack boost again over here, and magic boost. You get the mental type. This is your tank weapon. I don't think I would ever use them as a tank. And then on top of that, if you're going to actually have like a tank type in the game, which I can see us having a use for that in the future for raid bosses, especially Sephiroth, because I was thinking about that, because Nomura was like, I don't see anybody beating that. You know what, that kind of worries me. I was like, you know what? Maybe you're gonna have to survive through that. So I want to get as much as I can done right now, so I get into that overlap, so I can actually make a tank character. Because you're gonna need all of these types of weapons for that. Because you have to boost HP and then boost magic ability and all that type of stuff. I think we're gonna need a tank, because he's probably gonna one-shot anybody who's not a tank. And I think I'm gonna make Barret my tank for that, which he's like the tank in a normal game. I'm not using Sephiroth for that, so I think I'm gonna use Barret for that, and see how that goes. You have prototype Crystal Blade. Think about and remember what I said about that. Again, I watched the video, said that this weapon, they don't feel that this damage is that good, and they had like a built account, and I was like, okay, I'll take his word for it. And the damage looked alright, but not that great. But again, boost fire potential, so good against Shiva and all of that. But it made me pause because I was all in for trying to get the AoE stuff up. But then when I saw that, and I just saw it by accident, I was like, oh. So now I gotta pause real quick. Do I really want to do that? It might not be that good. It could be they were attacking stuff with resistance and stuff like that. Maybe the monster had some type of magic resistance that wasn't like really. Maybe they had high M defense, and it doesn't do well against that. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that this did well. 350 obviously is a higher damage, and a physical non-elemental damage, so that might be a thing. That if like it might just hit harder for that. So I'm gonna test that out, to be honest with you, or if somebody has already tested it out, let me know in the comment section below. I really looked around for this to see if anybody was actually doing that, and nobody's doing it. I don't really think anybody's like really wailing like that to really care enough to actually do it. I'm probably gonna have to be the one to do it, even though I don't really want to wail. But I really want to know if that's gonna be a thing. Like if it's better just AoE with a non-elemental weapon over the elemental weapons, because they're gonna get negated a lot by magic defense. So if somebody has that information, please let me know. I'm very much wanting to know. So yeah. So outside of that, I think he's a cool unit. Everybody has their own flair. Each character feels different in a way, but they all have the ability to be hybrid, but people focus on things. I think Tifa's the real hybrid of the game, along with Matt. And then you have Aerith, who basically focuses more on a magical DPS and nice heals and support. You have Barrett, who's tank DPS. You have Cloud, who's just Mr. All-Star, even though he's not really that good of a healer. He has one heal weapon, but it's kind of trash, so I would never even do that. And I think Sephiroth was coming in as the second Barrett, because he seems more along the lines that he can actually live a little bit and get some good AoE out, and Barrett kind of feels like that. But Sephiroth has some debuffs as well, and then you can speed debuff with telequery. Like you just keep it out if you want to, because it's only 2 points. That's crazy. So you think about in the future when we finally get when we get a point of actually being able to speed up our ATB, because they're going to do that eventually. We're going to get stuff to actually speed it up eventually. How that's going to actually work? And with this particular telequery, like you just straight combined together with a nuker, like it's crazy that he actually is going to work really well with Aerith. That's kind of triggering, to the point where I think that I might take Tifa out. But see, I got a bunch of Tifa weapons that are really good, so I think Seth will just be second team with the first soldiers. I'll just keep it like that, and I'll just, when I'm bored, I'll change teams. That's what I'll do. Like that. And then my third team, like I said, I'm gonna start building up Barrett, because I really think when a dev says something is gonna be really hard like that, that means it's gonna be cheap as hell. And I definitely think we're gonna need a tank. So my Barrett's at 40, and I'm just gonna in the background work on that. So let's summon, and I'm gonna let you guys go. I just wanted to really talk about that, my thoughts on all that. And like, again, I'm perfectly fine with things. I'm fine with them taking time and doing everything right and giving us proper stuff. So I have to hope for a damn 2 now. Watch it be a 1, but can we get a 2? I called for a 2 and I got a 2. Because what that does is that gives me the weapon now. I actually don't care about the outfit, but I'm still gonna keep summoning his banner because I just want Sephiroth stuff. So now we got that. So that gives me something to actually do today, because I was losing my mind farming co-op. Even though it's worth doing to just max up. Oh, that's right. I got the weapon. That's why. How about this? Like Maybe it's more than one. That would be lit. How about you do that game? And he's gonna parry. Be more than one. But come on, more than one. Yeah. And this what? It definitely is more than one in the Sephiroth. Did y'all give me two? Did y'all really give me two? That what's happening right now? That what happening? Cause I'm gonna build it all the way to 90. Actually, you know what? Oh, I need to see the rest of this. Let's see this. Hey. There we go. It did give me two because it just said peace out. Oh no, it gave me a dupe of this. What was this? Larry. Oh. I'm fine with that. Got the two weapons I want. That couldn't have went any better. That could not go on any better. All right, so we just got Glaried out there, but Edgewing was basically, you know, the sixth one. So we're just gonna keep going. We are gonna keep going. That's the way that's gonna roll. Maybe Lucia's weapon will come out, even though I think she's gonna be my least used unit, sadly. Like, I don't mean like that. I think she's a little baddie, a little cutie. I just don't have much use for her, which is unfortunate. That's right, Sephiroth's always at the bottom. When you use the filter, I wish it stays. Dev team, cause I know you watch. Please, when we make a filter, let it stay, because it just go every time. I have to change it back every time I come in here. It is so infuriating. Just let it stay, please, 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 please. All right, so bam. Look at that, 420. That's really high, yo, for an AoE, and it can get higher. It's gonna be ridiculous. That is really high. Like in game sense, that's really damn high, yo. All right, well, there it is. Like I said, now I got something to do. I have no grinders. Now I have something to do today. And I didn't do my premium yet today. So what is this, Electium? Yep. Yes, sir. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Again, we're gonna have more content. I know I've been lacking a little bit recently because I've been busy, basically. So, but don't worry, we're gonna be back to it, back at it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys. This is probably the first video that you're gonna see on Monday. So I hope you had a good weekend and a good start to your week. Peace.